Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Mediumship and Numerology channel. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay? So, what I like to do, ladies and gentlemen, is to engage you in a brief mediumship seance type interview. And today, ladies and gentlemen, our special guest is the one and only Mrs. Suzanne Summers. Now, we know that Suzanne recently died from a challenge with breast cancer. We also know that she also suffered other health issues as well. For those of you who do not know her, she was an American actress. She starred on Three's Company. She was an author, a singer, a businesswoman, and, ladies and gentlemen, a health advocate. So, what I'd like to do just to see what messages she'd like to share, not only to us as the world, but to her family, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? So, what I would like to do is to select the card in my tarot deck here to just a card that best represents her. I'm going to select the Empress. So, let's see if we can find that real quick here. The Empress here. And then I'm just going to go through and ask her a few questions, but of course, prior to getting into the reading, I'm going to say a quick prayer just to open myself up to the messages that she'd like to share. Okay, so we're looking for the Empress. If you like this reading, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button, ladies and gentlemen, so that you receive all future readings here. So, where is this Empress? Let's see here. Okay. Just a second. You know what? Instead, I'm going to go on and use the Queen of Cups. Okay. So, let's use the Queen of Cups. I may have left the Empress upstairs somewhere. I don't know. But we're going to use the Queen of Cups for purposes of this reading. Okay. So, let me go on and just say my quick prayer just to get myself in tune to the messages that Miss Summers is about to share. So, dear God, dear Holy Spirit, Jesus, Mother and Father, and three of my deceased brothers stand with me. Archangel Michael and all of my angels, I ask that you watch over this experience, making certain that only the messages of God would come through. Please protect both Mrs. Summers and myself from malevolent energies. Please help me release my ego fears so that I can clearly see, clearly hear, clearly feel, and know the messages that Mrs. Summers would like to impart to us. I ask that this reading be a blessing to everyone listening, okay? So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to start off by just selecting 3 towels from my dominoes here, and just to get an indication of her personality or various attributes, okay? So she is here, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm just going to open up, and I'm going to select 3 towels here to give you an indication of what type of person she may have been or her personality. So we have blank 3. So of course, right off the bat, ladies and gentlemen, you know that 0 here shows that she had almost like a childlike spirit I'm feeling here, and she was not afraid to take concerted risks and to embrace new opportunities I'm getting. All right. It looks like that she's giving me an indication that she was more materialistic, I'm feeling, than spiritual. Okay. And she loved investigating matters. Okay. She never took anything at face value that I'm getting. Okay? Let's select another tile here. We have 4 and 5 here. So she was quite a stable person, very strong. Okay? I feel that her intuition was very heightened, I'm getting. Okay? And it looks like that she was interested in like new age or paranormal type things I'm kind of getting here. Things, ladies and gentlemen, out of the ordinary. Okay? She certainly loved to travel. She had a very wild sex life, or she liked to have sex, I'm seeing here. Well, of course, who doesn't? But anyway. And she was very physically and mentally active. All right? And it looks like that she liked to read and research facts that I'm seeing here with this combination here. All right. Let's go on and select one more tile, and then I'm going to go on and just try to see if I can get offer you messages that she liked to share. Okay. Now we have 3, 4, so we have a double emphasis on that 3 here. So that shows that she was very materialistic, I'm getting. And then we have this other 4 here, so her intuition was very heightened here. So since we have these 3 tiles, let's add them up here. We have 8 here, 11, 14, and then we have that 4 here, which makes it 18, right? So 1 plus 8, ladies and gentlemen, equals what? 9. So that gives us, excuse me, that gives us another indication of her personality or attributes here that shows that she was a very emotional type person, and she was jealous. I'm feeling jealous quite a lot. But I feel that she was very, very loyal to those who were very close to her or who are close to her. And I feel that at times, or who were close to her, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but she's also was very, I'm getting impulsive quite a bit at times. Okay? So let's go on and just see if I can go on and channel some messages here from this card here. Okay? Immediately, she's strongly giving me the impression, ladies and gentlemen, that, or a strong indication that while she was living, she suffered from anxieties of all sorts. She worried, ladies and gentlemen, a big deal I'm getting. She says she often stressed others with her worrying I'm getting. She seems to have been more of a hypochondriac type person I'm getting. And it looks like that she has a very guilty conscience I'm seeing about something and feels it's all her fault, you know, how things happen. She's showing me that she suffered from also female related issues, even possibly senility. And she felt and still feel I'm getting a bit hopeless. She seems to be very, very depressed, and she feels shameful, overwhelmed. And she wants her family to know that she has been appearing in dreams. So that is true, that has been happening. Okay. And she wants her family to know that that was her. That was a true visitation here. Okay. Mrs. Summers, can you give me more specifics about yourself? She's saying, ladies and gentlemen, that while she's a bit depressed, she has accepted what has happened to her. All right. In life, ladies and gentlemen, she's showing me that she liked to cruise. She liked holidays. She liked to travel. So that's further emphasizing what the dominoes have said. And she was always looking for something better to experience, I'm getting. She says she's excited that her death finally ended her suffering. It seems like she dealt with a myriad, of health issues she's showing me for years. And she says now her attitude is changing, and she's saying she's now ready because she's always been ready to embrace new experiences. She's showing me that she's ready again to embrace a new experience on the other side. She's jumping up and down, ladies and gentlemen, saying that she's now recovering. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, if you like this reading, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button. So, Miss Summers, we know that you died from breast cancer, as you suffered from that for many years. And it has been reported that you also had other female issues, but can you just give us more information about your death or circumstances surrounding your death? She's saying, ladies and gentlemen, that she lived a very abundant life that most people would probably envy her or envied her while she was living. Okay? And she lived life with no votes, with no complaints, she's saying. She's showing me, or she's just giving me the impression, ladies and gentlemen, because as you see here, she says that she's accepted her fate here. She feels very liberated. She feels like a winner, and she's at peace. Okay? She says she has no unfinished business, you know, aside from just, feeling guilt for what has occurred. She just feel, even though when people age, they still feel that their life is taken too soon here, no matter sometimes even if they're 90 years old. I am seeing an imbalance, ladies and gentlemen, in the upper part body area she's showing me. It seems like she had skeletal type problems, or she just constantly overextended herself quite a bit. Okay? So, Mrs. Summers, spirits tend to make their presence known in a myriad of ways. You've already indicated to us that you do appear in dreams. Is there anything else that you would like us to know here? She's showing me coins, ladies and gentlemen, that she drops coins around her family. And she says she likes to encourage her family or her friends with ideas about how to pursue, you know, exciting hobbies or new hobbies and interests. She's showing me that she was a very hard worker, okay? And she was very, very talented while living. And of course, we've seen her on various sitcoms and, just doing things remarkable. She shows me that she was a perfectionist, I'm getting. And she wants others to work hard, you know, for whatever they achieve in life. And she really wants her family to know this, I'm feeling. So, is there anything else that you would like to share, Mrs. Summers? Okay. She says that when she was alive, she really liked to help people who were more disenfranchised. And she continues, or she wants to continue to do that, you know, to come back as a guide or just to assist people who are having struggles. She's telling me that she faced quite a rough life to get to where she got into before her passing here. She says that she's given me a strong indication, ladies and gentlemen, that she was forced somehow to conform to various societal dogmas I'm getting, or conform by the powers that be. She says she fought her loved ones and she fought hard to even try to make an earnest living early on in her life, I'm getting. And she wants others to know that certainly strength, ladies and gentlemen, comes through or after adversity. Go ahead on, Miss Summer. Okay? So it seems that you're not having any problems moving on, but I always tend to ask spirits this. Miss Summers, do you need any help moving on? She's giving me an indication that she needs more encouragement, and so I'm going to offer her that. But she's telling me that She's going to come back periodically here. I'm getting back and forth. Okay. She's also showing me too, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to ask her. It's something. Is it something that you could tell me that I wouldn't know that may have occurred within your family setting that perhaps we will soon discover later on? She's showing me some type of a secret. Okay, some secret is going to come out, or may have already come out, surrounding the family or surrounding something that she was doing. I'm getting. Okay, so let's watch out for that to see what happens. Okay, I have no idea what it is, but we're going to see here what it is. So, in closing, ladies and gentlemen, what I like to do is to share with you six final messages. Really, these messages are more geared to the family, okay, but also to the world. We can just hear her final messages that she like to share. So I'm going to go on and select six. So Mrs. Summers, please direct the six cards that you would like for me to select for this particular reading here. Six messages that you like, not only like to share to the world, but to your family. Six messages, Miss Summers. Give me six messages. Okay, let's see what we have. All right. Well, she certainly wants her family to know that she's certainly standing right next to them at this point here. Someone might be up worrying about her or stressing, okay, in her family circle. And this is a very soothing card to let the person know that she's there, which is very, very exciting. Next message. She want her family to know that she and they will certainly be together again here. Love never dies, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, it just changes its form, which you can see here. Just because a spirit has passed, it doesn't mean that they are fully gone. They're not. You just can't see them. Next message. Wow, isn't that exciting? Now she's in no more pain, and that's very good here, because you know that she suffered for a very long time, ladies and gentlemen. Keep in mind, if you like this reading, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button, okay? And she's saying now that she's passed some of the same things that I just said, right? Now she has a new understanding, and she wants to embrace a new plateau of experiences here. She knows why things had to happen the way that it did. Okay, so let's go on and just select what we have. Two more messages here. And she wants people to know that she is not dead. Isn't that what I just said? They're not dead. They just changed their physical form. All right? And last message today, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Summers wants her family to know that she had to leave the way that she left. You know? It was destined and planned for her to go this way. So, with that said, this is the reading. Okay? I certainly hope that it offered food for thought. Be sure to like and share, subscribe if you've yet to subscribe. And should anyone wishes to have a reading of this nature, you can certainly schedule your reading on my website, or you can send me an email so that we can customize the reading based on your needs. All right. Thanks so much for your time, and I look forward to hearing your comments. Enjoy your day.